Long ago, there was a woman in a village known as the Seamstress. She was very skilled in her work, making clothes in beautiful shapes, but her heart was not as sharp as her needle. She never helped the poor and never gave a piece of cloth unless it was for a high price. If she saw something she liked from someone, she raised the cost of sewing until they gave her what she wanted. Days passed, the village became poorer, while the seamstress's house was full of food, money, and clothes. She never let anyone enter her home, afraid they would see what she was hiding. One day, the prince of the nearby village announced a big party. He invited everyone and said, "I want to hear your needs with my own ears so I can help you." Everyone was excited, and each person wore their best clothes, except the seamstress. She wore old, torn dresses, trying to trick the prince into thinking she was poor. At the party, the prince asked each person what they needed. When it was the seamstress's turn, he said, "And what do you need?" She quickly answered, "I need everything, my lord. Money, food, new clothes." The prince was surprised by her many requests, while the rest of the people only said, "We want food, your highness." But the prince was wise. After the party, he ordered his guards to go secretly into the homes of the villagers to see the truth. When they entered the homes of the poor, they found families who barely had enough to eat. But when they went to the seamstress's house, they were shocked at what they saw. Rooms full of food, boxes of money, and new clothes that had never been worn. The guards became very angry and rushed to tell the prince. The next day, the prince called the people to another party. Everyone came with joy, wearing their finest clothes, except the seamstress, who wore the same old dress, trying to fool the prince again. The prince stood and said loudly so all could hear, "From today, you will all work with me, and I will give you food, money, and clothes for the rest of your lives." Then he turned to the seamstress and said firmly, "As for you, you will keep sewing clothes for them, but you will receive only a little. This is your punishment. Because you were greedy, you never helped the poor, and you lied to me in front of everyone." From that day on, the seamstress became a lesson to everyone in the village that greed only brings loss and lies never last long.